Hi everyone, I am Gonza, co-founder of WakeUp Labs, and today I'm going to present you the Retro Impact Guidelines platform. We built this platform to make the Retro PGF process more open, accessible, and easy to navigate, not just for badge holders, but for the entire OP ecosystem and community. This project was born from a mission request by the community itself. In this walkthrough, I will guide you through the platform from an admin user perspective, what it is and how it works. So here the main goal is very simple, and is enable high-stake badge holders to easily upload and delete retro round information, so badge holders can evaluate and assign OP distribution properly. This also helps end users explore projects, compare contributions, and ask the right questions to better understand initiatives. As well, it will simply make people understand how funding decisions were made. So, since this is an admin walkthrough, let's start by doing a simple login. So here we are at the platform. We can go right here to the login button and do a login with Google. As you can see, I already have my Google account here. While some badge holders requested Farcaster login or Wallet Connect access, we decided to keep it simple for the MVP and use only Google login for now. So if we go here to the setup gear, a modal will pop up. Here we are. And this makes you choose to the view mode that you want. We can see the platform as an admin role or as an end user role. As an end user, we won't be able to edit anything, but as an admin, we can edit whatever we want. As well, here, the setup, we can add or delete editors. For the editors, we'll be able to add or delete different admins. What we can start doing is to create a new round. We added a disclaimer here that lets you know if you want to create a new round, well, that's okay, but the content on it will be exactly the same that the previous round. So that's much easier for the one adding information, so you can edit instead of writing everything from scratch. What we can do is create a new category, just clicking here, add an example category, and as well we can edit or delete a category. So from here we can edit the name of the category, save or delete that category. Have in mind that to delete something, we will need first to delete every content on it. So for example, if we are here and we want to delete the general info about round 4, we should first delete every entry before deleting the whole category. So we should go here and select delete. Having said that, also something important before going to how we can add more info to each category. Here we will see 2 buttons with a edit button below. Here we can edit the link where this button will lead the end users. So this is very useful to add the right links to let the community go to that partner project's interface or platform. So let's go now on each category. For example, let's go to the round 3 and let's go to the OP stack category. We will have 3 kinds of content that we can add. The first one is an infographic. We can add a new tab or content directly from here. The first one is an infographic type. So we need to write down a title, example, and we will be able to create a new one. Here we can add text, which will be managed by our backend as a markdown. So you can add titles doing very simple commands that you can ask ChatGPT. So it's very simple. So for example, I can say here info, and here on images I just need to paste a URL from a website, from an image that I want to bring here. Once everything is complete, it will look like this. So 1 entry of text on the left side and 1 image on the right side. The second entry, you will have the image on the left side and the content on the right side, and so on and so on. So now let's delete this tab. The second kind of tabs are the ones that we call smart list. And smart list have 2 parts. The first one are the filters to evaluate them properly. So for example, if we want to filter here about external funding, a question that a badge holder can make themselves to properly evaluate a project could be: is the project funded by another source, a VC, a protocol, grants, etc. From here, of course, we can as well edit. Almost every text on the website and the platform is editable by admins. We can add new filters and we can add new questions or items as well. The last thing that we can do are the card grid. To build them properly, you first need to assign a filter list. To choose a title, and the interface will look like this. So the filter, it will take information from the previous tab, and you can create new cards. The idea here is to assign a strength. If you think that this metric is very strong, you should say, for example, high. A very important metric could be TVL, amount of TVL, but a very low metric could be something like amount of shitcoins launched by this project, because maybe that you can consider that doesn't make sense if you want to bring real adoption, for example, to OP chain. You can choose one or none of the filters that we previously defined: a title, a description, and some keywords. If we start writing a keyword down, so for example, impact, it will appear, and if we write it down in the same way that we already did in a previous card, it will share the keywords, and we can filter the cards just with the keywords that we defined. This is very useful when we are asking for real data and harder information. This is almost everything you can do on the platform from the admin side. I hope you like it. If you have any doubt or feedback, whatever, come with us. It will be great to be in touch with you and to gather more feedback to build a better version of this platform in the future. Bye bye.